Yo YouTube, the eBay trackable envelope program for card sellers. In this video I'm going to show you all how to do it, how to take your existing listing and adjust it so that you change your shipping method to the standard envelope program, what it costs to send it. It's cheaper than you think. It's cheaper than a postage stamp. So stay tuned and check this out. First thing I'm going to show you is how to change a current listing to the eBay standard envelope feature. So you're going to go want to find a listing that you need to edit and click Revise Listing. Then you're going to want to go down to all of the shipping services, or delivery is what they call it. Click on that. And then change the shipping service from what you probably have as first class. Change it to the bottom option, which is eBay standard. Now you'll see it says 91 cents on the bottom there for the shipping cost, but that's because I have the package listed at 3 ounces. So you need to change the weight to 1 ounce. Any card you ship should be under 1 ounce, even in a top load. And then you can see the cost adjusts to 51 cents. So now if you go back, you'll see your new delivery option is standard envelope and 51 cents is the cost. Click Revise It. Success and done. Now we'll take a look at an existing listing that has already been adjusted so you can see how it looks when it's for your buyer. So if you look at the shipping option, it'll say eBay standard envelope for trading cards up to $20. So that's what your buyer will see when they go to make that purchase. Okay, so you've got a sale. Now let's go ahead and look at how to do the shipping. So I'm going to do this on the PC. I think it's easier to use. So you click on the ship option on your sale. You can see on the bottom there it says 51 cents purchase shipping label. I'm going to go through this a little bit just so you can see how it looks. So again, we've got our weight at 1 ounce. Dimensions, as long as it's not smaller than your envelope, you're fine. Your different services, and then it defaults to standard envelope because that's what you set it up at. So it does say there's envelope limits. They're quite large, so I don't think you'd ever really run into a problem there. But it shows you the coverage, the price, and then the delivery time. And then it lists, a couple other options if you wanted to go first class or smart post or something like that. Then you can choose your format, either a printable label or the QR code. In the case of the standard envelope, the QR code's not an option. You have to print the label. So it's 51 cents postage plus $0 for tracking. So you click Purchase Shipping. And got your purchase okay. So you click the Print Label. And it brings your label up, which is basically a half page of paper, unless you're using a thermal printer. And then you simply get it to your printer, and you can see it's about a half page of space that it takes up. If you click on the tracking link, you'll see the normal in transit, out for delivery sort of tracking information, and then also the tracking number. So here's what your label will look like. Some sellers use a thermal printer for stickers, and then you would just stick it onto your envelope. You can actually print 2 on a page. As you can see, there's enough space here to basically flip the paper around and run it back through and print another one. So I think this will work just fine the way it is, and then just cut it out. So this is the typical envelope that I use. They're really cheap. I want to continue to use them. They do have the security on the inside, so if somebody grabs it, they don't know that it's a sports card in there. Now keep in mind, these are also the low dollar cheap sports cards, if you will. So you don't need to put a lot of extra in it to cover the security. So if you lay the envelope over the top of the label, you can see that it'll fit on there just fine. You might want to cut some of it off on the bottom there just to keep from having to fold it over the envelope, because it is a tad, the full printing is a tad bigger than the envelope. But there's tons of space at the bottom of this printing that you really don't need. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, and then I will show you what that looks like. Okay, so we have our label all cut out. It fits on the envelope perfect. As you saw, I just cut a little bit off the bottom just to make sure that it would fit on the envelope just fine. And then I plan to just use good old packing tape to tape that label on. I'll probably do at least 2 strips, you know, one down here and then one up here across to make sure that the label stays on really nice. And then you want to make sure you don't cover up the QRC label too much so that it can be scanned. Now, I have upgraded to a thermal printer since I first started filming this video, as I'm sure most of you have as well. If not, this will be your chance to see how to use the thermal printer to print the label and how I attach that to the envelope. Nice and safe and secure and easy to track. The process isn't too different, obviously, than it is printing it on a piece of paper. I've got this Mahomes 2019 Donruss card here that is sold. And so you're going to go in, print your label, purchase your label, I should say. You should have your settings adjusted on your eBay print settings. And it should load your thermal printer printing. My printer happens to be right here. So just simply go ahead and hit print. And then the label feeds out of the printer. And you have a sticker with your label. You guys can start using this and take advantage of A, the discount and postage, and B, more importantly, the tracking number. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you again soon.